Now it's time for the best entertainment industry of all, in my opinion, video games. I don't want to reveal how many hours hundreds of hours I've slaved into Skyrim, how many times I've replayed it. It's just going to be embarrassing. My first console was a PS2. I remember playing Harry Potter games, Sly Cooper, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and then eventually I got an Xbox, and then that became Halo, Assassin's Creed, Batman Arkham Asylum games, Skyrim, Forza, now Xbox One, Dying Light, Destiny, just so many games. Like, definitely very passionate about this entertainment industry, and shamefully never put much thought into how these games are made at all. Like, I was a bit of a shallow gamer, to be honest. I never thought of the effort put into these games at all. Like, I never really actively went looking at fan art or concept art or anything like that. I'd just be like, oh, there's a trailer, I'm gonna watch it. Oh, the game's coming out, I'll go pre-order it. And that'd be pretty much the extent of my interaction with the game before it was released, or at all besides playing it. And now, after kind of looking into the gaming industry, there's a lot of detail that goes into these games. Like, I just played through Arkham Asylum games again, and it's a lot of work to put into like a game series, especially when the character's already established in another universe, in the comics, the TV shows, the movies. You have to think about like these characters, the character arcs, the motivations, who interacts with who's enemies, who's friends, who's neutral with each other. It's really hard to pick, and you gotta try to keep morals as well for these characters and make sure each of these games interlink with each other and don't stray from each other. They still stay in the same storyline, and you don't look back and go, that doesn't really fit, but they're meant to be in the same story. There's a lot of effort put into these games. Another main part would also be the story. It needs to be compelling. If the game doesn't have a good storyline, I'll generally take back the game and trade it in for something else. Like, if the story doesn't grab me and pull me in and makes me feel something towards the characters and gets me hooked and just wants to keep playing and playing, and night just playing over and over again and regretting it in the morning when you're going to go to work or uni, and you end up being a potato in your lecture. Like, if the story's not good, the game's probably going to flop. And I've seen all these hyped up games, like Watch Dogs was so hyped up, and so was Destiny, and the story was there, but they didn't quite get it, type thing. But yeah, if you can't compel a gamer to keep playing your game and be involved in the story and feel something at the end of the game, chances are it's not going to go well. Like, one game I played recently, Dying Light, that story made me connect with the characters in a way I didn't think was going to be possible. Like, pulls you in on a whole new level. And a lot of planning has to go into that. If you don't plan well enough, the game's going to flop. Simple as that.